Hi guys, Gareth here, and I'm back with the Barnet Foot Manager FIFA 13 Manager Mode commentary, as you can see. And today we have 3 games in this episode. The first of which is up against Rochdale. Rochdale are a decent team. They're expected to be around mid-table, I believe, probably lower half, but possibly breaking that top, that higher half, and possibly even getting into the playoffs if they're lucky. They have had some really good players in the past, so. Yeah, unfortunately for them, some of them have gone on now. But we get an early chance here through Kone, and the goalkeeper makes a good save. But first of all, I would like to say, stay tuned to the end of this episode, because there is going to be a really good match right at the end, and all the matches are relatively good. It's quite a long episode, so based on how my episodes have gone. But yeah, I've definitely enjoyed playing it and editing it together. And hopefully I'll enjoy commentating over it. But we go 1-0 down, as you saw there. Kona here cuts back inside and shoots and makes it 1-1. So we're at 1-1 now, 35 minutes. The first goal was, we conceded it by poor defending, but let's just move on now. We've made up for it with this 35th minute goal. Nice little fake shot here from Kone to cut back inside, and you'll see a lot of fake shots in this episode. I've just started using them way more now recently for some reason. Here's another one here. Kone cutting on the inside and looking to go 2-1 up just before half time, but his shot goes just wide. Kone, by the way, is an absolutely brilliant striker. But we're going at half time 1-1, so I was relatively happy with that. But then this happened relatively late in the second half. Nothing really was happening in the early parts of the second half, but luckily for us, Grant makes a brilliant penalty save, and then we go on the counter attack, as we like to do after we've just saved a penalty. We've done it once before in this series, and we're going to get a chance here. It falls to Goran here, who plays it into Vose, and then Nurse here plays it just into what's-his-face, Broske, who takes a shot and boom, into the back of the net. 2-1, 80th minute. So from looking like we're going to go 2-1 down from the penalty, we actually end up going 2-1 up. So yeah, then I decided to make some substitutions where, just trying to protect the lead, bringing on players like Edgar Davids, but there I thought I was going to mess it up with the keeper, but luckily I managed to clear it away. And this goal, just a nice one on the break. Well, I just gave it away, that's already a goal, but it is a goal. But this is the first of many that I think, a really nice goal. And there are some really, really good, team goals, good just strike goals in this. So I'd like you to tell me at the end which goal was your favourite. That's the first. There are 3 main ones in this episode. That's the first one that I think was really, really good. It was a nice team move, and it ends with the fake shot here. As you can see, I did go into the instant replay. It only gave me one. Slow down that, and then the shot here from, I believe it's Marsh Brown, takes a shot and he powers it into the back of the net. So I was quite happy to go through and up, and that did win us the match in the last minute. So I was really, really happy with that. It was unfortunate that we couldn't keep the clean sheet, because they didn't really offer much in attack apart from their goal. But yeah, Kone gets man of the match in the first game of the month, so he's early. He's an early shout for player of the month, and he also scored a pretty nice goal in the match. But I don't think he'll be getting player goal of the month. That is, by the way, next episode. But based on this episode, you can basically tell who's going to be player of the month and what. Well, you can't really tell which goal is going to be goal of the month. That's why I need your help. I haven't played the other 2 matches yet, so there might be an insane goal in one of them, but I don't think I'm going to score. Today I was just scoring some brilliant goals, and you'll see them in the next 2 matches, but I'm not going to ruin too much more. Broske there had a decent shot, but it was well saved by the goalkeeper. A little chip ball over here from Kone. Broske goes through on goal, but unfortunately he misses again. Got another good save by the keeper. And Da Silva now cuts inside, like what's-his-face, Marsh Brown did the last match, but this time it gets a little deflection, but it does still go in. So I was happy that we actually, managed to take the lead quite early on. This was against Dagenham and Redbridge, who are quite low down in the league. I believe they're 23rd at the time we were playing them, so I was quite happy. As you can see there, it does take a deflection, which does make it a slightly worse goal, but it's still a well-taken goal, and I think it may still have gone in. Kona here gets past the player and smacks it into the top corner to put us 2-0 up in the 33rd minute, which I was really happy with. But despite being 23rd, after that 33rd minute goal, Dagenham and Redbridge were much better. They're much harder to break down, and as you can see, you can still see me getting chances and the shot on the post there, but nothing else really happened in the first half. After that goal, really, it was very hard to get some chances, and they came with a couple of attacks to themselves. That was their best one. But yeah, as we got on to the 70th minute, I don't know, it just seemed to go all, wrong for Dagenham really, and Broski gets the wrong goal here. Unfortunately, he can't score. We do bring on some substitutions. Nurse, Cabot, and David's coming on for De Silva, Broski, and I can't remember who the other one was. But we did end up winning 2-0. I wasn't really pushing as hard as I could have done, and Toko gets man of the match, by the way, which was well deserved. I wasn't really pushing as hard as I really could have done. I don't think, because I didn't really need to. I thought I already had the match pretty much won with the 2 goals. But now we're going to a match against Cheltenham. Cheltenham are a very good team, a team that are actually big rivals with my supported team, Hereford United, in real life. So I know all about Cheltenham really. I know they're a good team. We're going to have to respect that. But this is the game at the end of the episode, it's just full of goals really. There are some absolutely brilliant goals in this game from both sides, I must say. So yeah. Obviously we're at home, so I'm looking to win, as I always do at home. But we start off pretty well here, just going straight onto the attack. Kone gets the ball here, goes in, and he plays it out to, I forget this guy's name, I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to call him the, because that's his name, it's N the. But anyway, he plays plays the ball into Kone, and yeah, we score an early goal. It's a really well taken goal actually. I think that's Kone's he's on such good form. I don't even know how many goals he scored this episode, Kone. But then Broski takes the cut inside here, tries to get a shot off, manages to, but the goalkeeper manages to put it out for a corner, but nothing really comes of the corner. Now Harrod goes through on goal here for Cheltenham, and I was sure he was going to score, but somehow it was a terrible, terrible miss. Marsh Brown with a fake shot, cuts inside, it's a shot, and he goes over the bar. So yeah, I was a bit disappointed there, but Broski here gets the shot off, and bang, that's the second goal that I was really impressed with. It did take a touch off the goalkeeper, which if it hadn't done, it probably would have been goal of the month. As it stands, we just don't know what goal of the month is. But as you can see here, it's just such a powerful shot. It was going for the top corner anyway. The goalkeeper manages to get hands on it, but doesn't manage to get enough to stop it, and it's a great goal from Alex Broski. And we're going at half-time 2-0 up thanks to that. So I was pretty happy. This is my personal favourite goal of the whole episode, and probably of the season so far. But remember to tell me what you think. Just watch Vose's run here as Kone plays him through. There we go. Vose with a brilliant run, then finds Marsh Brown, who here we all know what he's going to do. He's going to do that fake shot. Then there I thought his touch just ruined it, but it was a fantastic finish. Probably the best finish of the episode, and probably the best team move as well. Some brilliant movement and some absolutely fantastic, finishing, passing. It was just a brilliant goal that, not one I would have expected to score with Barnet, that's for sure. As you can see here, I've got a full replay of the whole good move. The first pass was the best, that one was good as well. And look at this, just look, that touch there, I thought he had screwed up, but he does fall over afterwards because he loses his balance, but it is just a fantastic goal. And I may be going on about this too much, but I've never scored a goal like that where I'm just completely dominating them on the counter attack. And this is the little clip you saw at the start. I meant to actually take this out and just leave it at the start only, but no, I left it in. But then a brilliant tackle there from Ntoko, who just powers his way up to the halfway line, plays it to Kone, who, and we all know he's going to pass to Marsh Brown. Marsh Brown has the pace just to run down, does the fake shot, as we all know. I just abused them in this episode, and Vose gets the ball here, and his performance deserved a goal, and that's exactly what he gets here. Fantastic little goal, another really good team goal. That's another one I thought. Actually, there are 4 just fantastic goals in this match. The finish wasn't the best, but it was very hard to actually get it around that last player. Cabot, De Silva, and Davids come on for Goran, Marsh Brown, and Broski, I think it was, and we're 4-0 up at home to Cheltenham. That's a brilliant lead, because Cheltenham are a fantastic team. At this point, I was thinking, can we go and smash them 5-0? That would just be amazing. I don't think I've beaten anyone by 5 goals. I'm pretty sure I had a 4-0 win once. But then this goal, just absolutely fantastic. A brilliant volley from Marlon Pack, who is a fantastic player in real life as well. I would definitely have him at Hereford if he would come, which he wouldn't. But a fantastic finish there from Marlon Pack. And then Cabba should have made it 5-1, but couldn't. Kone then lays it off to Edgar Davids, who's trying to get his first goal for Barnet still, but he shoots it wide. And Davids here, though, with a brilliant pass into De Silva, who puts us 5-1 up. 6 goals in this game so far. Are there any more? There are still 2 minutes of normal time plus added time. Can we get any more goals? or can Cheltenham get a consolation goal? You have to wait and see. But that's a really nice pass from Edgar Davids and a great finish. As you can see, Graham Stack has 7 clean sheets, which is the most in the league. And then, what a terrible way to end such a brilliant game with such a shit goal. Cheers to that, EA. I was really enjoying that game up until then. Even that goal, I just loved seeing that, because I've never, you very rarely have the CPU score a fantastic goal like that against you. But Koenig gets man of the match again. I'm pretty sure he's going to be player of the month. But tell me who your player of this episode was, and what your goal of this episode was, and they possibly might be goal of the month or player of the month. At the end of the episode, we are top of the league. But thanks for watching. Please leave a like, did enjoy, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you and goodbye.